Gorilla doing a good job on lunch today.
What happened today?
Just got my potatoes. I mean, it would have been nice if I could have eaten it during the break, but he did a good job. And he got it in here.
They're cooked well.
Yeah. So once you tell him what to do, he gets it.
Well, he doesn't understand that that's not what you want. Somebody you have to teach how to do everything every time they have to do it.
John was telling me, Gorilla literally takes up 2 hours a day preparing my food. And I go, you're kidding. It's just a baked potato, and you just throw it in the microwave and get the chicken. But I don't know. He says he disappears for like 2 hours, right? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, you heard it right. I'm just totally mystified.
What goes on back there?
It shouldn't have taken 2 hours the first time.
No.
See, I mean, he really should be able to do other things and prepare the food.
No, he's very nervous about it. He wants to get it right.
So scared somebody could take his job.
And then once he gets so nervous about it, you can't say anything to him either because he'll snap at you.
John, what are you talking about? Come on in.
The only time when it takes me a long time is when I have to go to Candle Cafe at 75th and 3rd to go and get your
He's
soup.
saying the potato and the chicken takes you a long time.
No, that's a lie.
It is? He's saying that you're lying.
It's a lie.
This is what happens. In the morning, he goes down for you, which is what, a good 20, 30 minutes?
No, not at all.
Please.
What, to get an apple?
No,
he goes and gets your, whatever you get for breakfast.
I just get some skim milk.
And then he goes and gets...
no, for a while you weren't getting skim milk.
Yeah, you were getting something in the morning.
You're getting turkey and potatoes, and I got to...
Yeah, and then he goes and cooks them, which is another 15. It's at least 45-minute kind of ritual.
Would you stand back there while he cooks?
No, I don't.
You cook them, you get chicken. I don't even want... the whole chicken kind of ritual is a whole other kind of thing, which we don't have to talk about.
Yeah, I go down to the store, and I come back up.
Then he goes to the Candle Cafe, which is another hour. He leaves at 9, gets back after 10, like 10:10.
But I got to take a cab. I got to sit in traffic. I got to wait for the food to get ready.
Am I close to say it's 2 hours?
No.
Oh, you just agreed that it's at least an hour and 15 minutes.
An hour to go to Candle Cafe.
All right, that's an hour and 15. Then the other food is at least a half an hour.
No, it's not. I go downstairs. It's 15 minutes tops.
And then how about the cooking of the potato?
Yeah, I go in the back. I put it in the microwave. I come back out.
And then how about when you go down and get the chicken in a separate trip? How about that?
When? I get the chicken afterwards if I don't get the soup.
All right, afterwards.
Yeah.
No, you've gotten soup and chicken, correct?
Yeah.
15 minutes, 15 and 30 is about 45. Then another hour ride is about an hour and 45 minutes.
That's it. I've started getting the soup, 2 weeks ago?
Well, you don't get soup anymore. I get the potatoes.
So?
I'll be getting the soup maybe at some point.
That's fine, but it doesn't make
the chicken and potatoes should only take 10 minutes.
But you notice, Howard, he won't, I call and order breakfast every morning so I could work. Grillo won't do that because he has to go there and watch them.
No, I told him to supervise my meals.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, but he just asked me why it takes.
What happened when I?
They're arguing about my food, Robin.
It's very funny to me. I think Gorilla said he has to stay there and watch the potatoes cook.
No, I don't. I never said that.
Do you watch the potatoes cook?
No, I checked them though.
You do?
Yeah. Hello, potatoes.
He said I put the potatoes in the microwave and come out when they're done.
No, I put them in, I leave, and then I come back when they're done. New York could blow a fuse,
Yeah.
Actually, once it did, and I remember...
He's gone so long, he actually gets balder when he comes back.
Today is our quarterly meeting that I have with John and Gorilla, where we sit down in a room and explain that they have to get along again. They're constantly at odds with each other. This is what it's all about.
Yeah,
this is what it comes down to.
Right.
I really don't agree with you. I really don't agree with you.
Wait a second. John, don't make me say this. John just came to me...
Gary, Gary...
What did he say?
I gotta say, Gary's...
John just came to me 2 days ago to complain how Gorilla does nothing, and he's sick of doing everything, and how Gorilla doesn't do anything.
That isn't what I said.
What did you say?
I said Grillo is non-existent in the office because he's dealing with Howard's food for 2 hours. And then when I ask Grillo to do something, sometimes it just seems very hard. And this is why I think you're blind, Gary, because you do the same thing. When you ask Grillo to do things, he gives you like the same attitude, and you look at me and go, get all happy. But why do you think it's just me? It's also you. I don't see how you cannot see it.
Don't tell me a problem that you think I have unless I have the problem.
No, but I see... Oh, Gary, wait.
You don't have that problem.
No.
I mean, sometimes it's a pain in the neck, but it's with both of these guys. Sometimes it's a pain in the neck. John hates to be lumped in with Gorilla, the same old story.
Right.
John's got...
And I shouldn't be.
Why shouldn't you?
Why? Because, Howard, you know something? A managerial thing, and if you're going to be a boss, you're going to be a manager.
You're the boss?
No, I'm not. Gary is.
Right.
If you're going to scold somebody about... And it's separate things. First of all, you shouldn't do it together. It really, and I've consulted, big managers on this. And if...
I told John...
Howard, if I should pull Gary aside, which I've done on numerous occasions, said, listen, if you're going to yell at me, I don't care. If you're going to scold me, I don't care. But I would appreciate it if you give me the respect and do it alone. Because it's like being scolded, And
what are you doing? Is he scolding you?
No, I tell these guys, both of them, the big issue that we always have is that you both should cover each other. Even though something's Gorilla's job, if you see he can't get to it, John, you should see it. It's a team.
And John feels Gorilla doesn't cover anything because he's busy with my potatoes.
When I say you guys aren't getting to something, John gets all pissed off because I've now lumped him in together. But I don't want to know who's doing what. I want to know that there's two guys back there working as a team.
And John wants credit for everything.
No, that's the case, Howard. If Gorilla should screw up,
right,
then just like yesterday, perfect example. Gorilla would, something with, mailing something to your agent.
Right.
And like Gorilla gave Gary, like he wouldn't get, whatever. And I'm not saying you were wrong. But then Gary got a little, angry about it. Then...
Because I knew I was going to sit down and talk to you guys about it today.
Okay, then what Gary says, after he's angry at Grillo, don't worry, the meeting's coming with you guys. So just because that instance he's mad at Grillo, but he wants me in again.
John, don't even make me sit here and say the things that you've been doing wrong lately. It's just in general I need you guys together to help run the office. One day last week, John left. There were things all over the place. But they're supposed to check things before they leave. But they're supposed to work together.
Yes.
That's what
and I asked Gorilla to do that for me because
to work together.
I was doing something else. I said, Gorilla, can you do something? He
so
said,
when are you guys going to work all this out today? Yeah.
But but Howard, all I'm trying to make clear is
I just want my potato.
And actually, actually, I'll be honest, I haven't really gotten to many arguments with Grillo. I don't think I don't think so at all. And all I'm saying is, Gary, and you would be a liar if you could tell me that you haven't looked back at me in many occasions when Grillo didn't do something you liked and been mad. You'd be like,
And there's times when you're not here where you left things and I'm mad at you.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know
what's
that.
the problem?
But because I hate when he tells me...
John, what is your problem?
I'll tell you my problem.
Don't talk about how I do it. Just do it. Then there's no look.
I hate when he says, oh, me and Grillo are like oil and water. There's been occasions where Gary's been angry.
All right, listen, I got to do the news. I don't know what you lost.
So you know what?
I'm lost.
No, if
I don't even know what it's... I don't know how you deal with it.
If I'm supposed to be in charge, why do I have to listen to this whole thing?
I know.
Well, I didn't bring it up on the air.
The answer should be, Gary, we're going to do a better job. But instead, it's all about who's pointing at who. I just want you guys to say we're going to do a better job.
I know what you're going through because I tried to critique John about how when he goes out on these assignments for us, of asking people questions, how he could be less confrontational, and he doesn't see it.
No, I understand. I said I understand what you're saying, but
okay.
And Howard, Gary, can I just say one thing? All I'm saying is...
Why don't you consult your big manager friend and come back to us and tell us what's going on?
Well, he's actually here. But anyway,
who is he?
I actually, I had
the head boss at this company?
No, I had a conversation with somebody. But Gary, let me ask you one question. All I'm saying, Howard, listen, let me...
No. I gotta go. I want to do the news.
All I'm saying is, if he always says me and Grillo oil and water, and it bothers me because it makes it sound like it's just me and Grillo. I mean, Gary gets...
John's a guy who has 80 different fights going on in his head, and he's trying to explain all of them.
Yeah, well, because I don't...
Oil, water, and...
Biggest fight. I think the key here is it's just fighting with everything.
It's funny. I don't even know what he's talking about. You have no way of explaining yourself.
Sean and his tongue is the biggest...
No, all I'm saying is that Gary gets into arguments with Grillo, so then Gary and Grillo are oil and water, according to Gary.
No. I don't argue with... I said to John yesterday that you and Grillo are like oil and water because they never can be a team about stuff.
They can't mix together.
They can't mix together.
Maybe John doesn't see himself on Gorilla's level, and therefore he shouldn't.
Well, he's made that clear to me several times.
I often get a lot of stuff pushed down for me from him, and sometimes it's like, okay, I'm doing this.
You have to take care of the turkey and potatoes.
Yeah, and then when I have to do that, it's on his shoulders, and then he gets pissed off.
You know what we're talking about here? Turkey, potatoes, and, and sending faxes. And soup.
But see, this is what it all comes down to. Gorilla just said it. John
Who is higher up? Is there anyone, or are they just oil and water? John is higher up?
In my life, he always has been, because he's been here longer than me. It's a totem
doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't, Howard, but, I went to this discussion, with Gary, and it's really, and I don't think Gorilla would be mad about it. If Gary wasn't here, if he had to choose who he wanted to run the office, it would be me. I think you would... Howard.
I don't care who runs it.
Well, Howard, then you're then you're making a big mistake.
All right, that's all I'm making a mistake.
I want Jen to run the office, but what I want more than anything is it doesn't. You don't have to be the sergeant and you're the private. Just work together.
Yes,
cover each other.
All right. I try. I'm very nice. I'm very courteous. I'm very cordial.
So in other words, Gary's your boss and you're Gorilla's boss. Because when it comes down to making a decision, when you guys are working together, someone has to take over and say, you do this and I do this.
And I'm the potatoes boy.
Yeah, but, And
then the potato making is what...
there are times Gary says, I need these two things done.
And
I said, which one would you rather do? I even give you a choice. I said, would you want to do this or would you rather do this?
And he goes, I got to do the potato.
That's why I just bothered me when he says, we're oil and water.
All right, thank you. Okay, why don't you guys go work it out?
All right.
Because Gorilla's overwhelmed by the microwave.
He's overwhelmed by potatoes.
That's his challenge in life, potatoes.
And I appreciate it. If you don't get on Gary so much, I think it wouldn't be so bad.
All right. Okay, thanks, guys. Seems like things are going well back there. Potatoes and faxes.
What a mess.
It's like the Three Stooges in the office.
Yeah.
That's Mo, Larry, and Curly.
I'm pretty sure I'm Mo because I think like I know what I'm doing. But meanwhile, I'm just as stupid as they are.
I think Gary's Mo.
Mo.
How does anything get so?
I don't know. Gary's Mo.
Who is Larry?
I would say John is Larry. And Gorilla's Curly because she's almost bald.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
He's the lady.
Big do potatoes.
The Three Stooges have to cook a potato.
Gary poking him in the eye and bugging him.
Hey, you moron. Go back there and cook that potato.
Oh, we got to tape that
I
meeting.
want you to work together.
All right, let's get to the news.